Hello everyone, I'm Sacred and thank you for joining me to my second episode. Well, to be honest, I thought that the war against the Americans would be pretty easy, but I mean, it just takes too long. I really thought that I would just march through, so I really didn't bother much with, I would say, with war preparations in that sense, but well, we are doing not that bad, I suppose. It's just the fact that here are only mountains and we can't really penetrate well through this region. But we should be fine if we cut the Americans off here in this state, and they're gonna lose 3 divisions, which is equal to most of their strength. And I tell they cannot call in France. France, do you want to join France? You don't want to join France. You don't want to join France. Yeah. So how many divisions did we even lose? We lost 116,000. Holy crap. It's quite a bit without a doubt, it's quite a bit. Why are we so bad? Come on, why? Quite frustrating to say the least, but well, that's life. Okay, then there we go, cut off these divisions. Come on, at least. Yeah, look, we even can't take this division out. That is pretty bad for us. Yeah, well. And back to Houston, you'll continue the march to Washington. Well, this war is a blunder, to say the least, really. Well, maybe we shouldn't attack with that. Yeah, or they can just defend. I mean, really, does America have so many mountains? It's quite shitty, to say the least, but well, it's fine. At least we are overstretching the France, etc., 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 then... these divisions. And maybe we shouldn't attack with that executionary. Oh, the British Empire did transfer full sovereignty for the very subjects of the British Empire was accomplished. Many have chosen to go their own ways. Wow, so it happened. It happened. Africa is completely independent and many didn't even join the allies. Well, I'm not sure why Britain would want to do that, but yeah, India is independent and India is quite powerful if you see that they have 21 to 23 military factories already, so India is gonna perhaps even rival China. Pakistan is pretty weak, to say the least, in that sense, so India can easily reconquer all of that territory without any problems, let's say. Yeah. The end of an era. Okay. I don't really like the fact that we are taking so long with the invasion of the USA. I'll just look, why does France and Britain send their bloody army to this place if they don't think on joining anyways, right? But that's just the excuse. At least we crushed 2 American divisions there. That is an accomplishment, a good one, right? You move on. There we go. We lost 193,000 units. That's pretty goddamn bad, and we have lots of, yeah. Well, we have a high lack of manpower, to say the least, as well. Don't know why they even don't attack, because told them so not to attack. Well. Okay. Come on, just slowly gets frustrating, right? I may just go ahead, you know what, just because it gets so frustrating. Do just one attack goal just through the entire USA. Well, at least we already occupy half of their country, so that's a good thing, but they're pretty huge. Huge. They gotta take it down aggressively. Yeah, they kind of just moving out. Annoying the shit out of ourselves even more. Yeah, the Americans. Now, well, let's see. Okay. Oh, well, let's just focus on our focus tree. Let's just go ahead. Yeah, invite American workers while we are at war. think, yeah, I think let's go ahead and prepare homecoming. It's time to return to the motherland without a doubt, right? Yeah. This mountainous terrain is like only mountain, and that is the only reason, plus sluggish readiness from me. We lost 332,000 bloody units. Well, they are British troops, and they just like go exile. That's pretty funny. Like just the British troops running around, not exactly doing much right. Well, it's pretty fun. We just spectate even. Let's not forget, this war may not go so well as expected, but it's not the reason to go ahead and forget of our industrial efforts. So I'm convinced though that we kind of have to really combine Navy, Air Force and everything else if you want to stand a chance of conquering the Soviet Union. We prepared homecoming. At least the front line is pretty stable for now. Oh, Britain wants to join. There we go, Britain, you're welcome. France has joined as well. I mean, we did 97% of the war effort. I don't expect them to get anything. What about Canada? Canada isn't even a part of the Allies. Look at that. Well, actually, I am a part of the Allies, so that is pretty goddamn interesting. Too much will conquer. Yeah. Denmark joins the Central European Alliance. Oh wait, don't say that the USA is gonna join the Central European Alliance as well. That would be pretty goddamn funny. Like just... yeah, it would be still actually Germany versus the Allies in that way. New Zealand declared war on the Kiwi Empire. Oh, that's pretty funny. Just ensure that the USA has been shrink down to the size of the 13 colonies, so they still control most of the victory points. Let's glad to see that we are making finally some success and progress here. Well, let's fight for time, right? Oh, what? Germany under attack? Why? Because Latvia joined the Central European Alliance? Oh, they're fighting the Soviet Union? Well, that is pretty goddamn well. The world just turned out to be way more interesting than I thought it would. Pretty amazing to see. Let's get this artillery right, and even more military factories here. Let's also improve the infrastructure in this region to the max. Here we go, the peace treaty, Treaty of New York. Well, I think if we don't puppet the US, the British are gonna do that, but I'm gonna go ahead and annex as much territory as possible. We can still puppet them, right? I think we can, yeah. Annex these states as token territory. I mean, we could still meet their manpower, right? So let's see. I could puppet them. Then it would look like that. Pretty ugly to say the least. Actually, do that. Let's puppet the USA, right? Puppet them. They are our subjects. Let's just get all of these states as well into the Russian American Republic. So we aren't alone in that sense. Let's just pass a few times. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Alright, there we go. Now we have 154 factories in total. Well, the US, they still exist and they aren't so weak. They have, I mean, 78 military factories, right? So, even 80 right now, so they are still quite a powerhouse. We don't want to make things too easy for us, right? Right? Yeah. So, yeah, that was quite the bloody war. Let's go ahead and prepare the uprising. The Mexican Republic. Yeah, well, we can take care of them later. I'd say later at one point. Now, it is time to invade the Soviet Union. But yeah, this war proved us that we certainly overestimated ourselves. Without a doubt. Well, what my goal is actually, I want to go ahead and make the USA an integrated puppet, right? I don't know, that's out of mind here. I want to max out my military industry first, right? So there we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Also in Alaska. Why not? Okay. Troops get back to California. Are we still a part of the Allies? We actually are still a part of the Allies. Well, I won't join the war, but I will join it later eventually. Eventually I will. It's pretty funny. The British, they should have at least, like, take New Zealand, right? But they didn't. The US, they are just a puppet of a foreign power. They will help us in reclaiming the Soviet Union. Well, Germany has their army there, right? Germany does. But are they turning fascist? It's right. Oh well, the Central European Alliance. So they're doing the John war economy, so they won't integrate the rest, but they'll get lots of military factories. Central European Alliance. Look at this. Belgium just joined fascist, and the Netherlands, they think they are also going fascist. Maybe. I mean, it's 7%. Is it rising? Not rising, right? No. And well, Belgium turned fascist. They are Rexist now. Rexist Belgium, led by Leon Degrelle. France and Britain is getting their units back, and the Soviets are probably just losing lots of manpower. Yeah, I mean, well, Estonia went fascist also. Lithuania turned fascist too. Well, Sweden and Finland also just turned fascist. And like declared war on the... Where is the North Sea Empire? What, the fascists joined the Comintern? Well, that's a thing you don't see that often, right? Denmark is embroiled in a civil war, but that's pretty funny actually. I think they're just gonna get overrun quite fast. Yeah, well, I think it's the perfect time to actually go ahead and create the uprising. I need naval dockyards. Yeah, I cannot get any because I built. Just get naval dockyards wherever we can. In Texas, also in Alabama and Mississippi. Not for the Americans, though. The Mexican Republic, they joined the Allies. Also, we cannot take the Mexicans out, so that's not that. Well, we can take the Canadians out. Oh, no, we can't. They are, I think, turning communist, so they may actually join the Comintern. Nation building in the United States. Well, I mean, they are already democratic. The uprising has been prepared. I mean, with only 4,000, let's go ahead and send the agents. The agents will do their work. Well, let's hope so. I'm really excited to see the outcome of this entire purge thingy. Let's see. Now will be the perfect time, I think, for Marines, right? Let's see. Well, we can train up to 7 divisions. Just gonna go ahead, make them pretty OP. Recon Company and the Engineer Company. No need for you. I'll just add them tons of artillery. Tons of, basically. 2 lines. Don't know why the organization dropped so much. I think artillery, it decreases our organization by quite a bit. That should be fine, I suppose, right? We need lots of weapons anyways. Yeah, manpower is the biggest problem. We can utilize American manpower for it, since they have most of their population over there. I need more artillery, more spare equipment as well. Right. I won't join you yet. I have other business business to take care of. Just see here. Let's say I want 10 divisions to invade the USA. Would that even work? From where could we invade? North Sea Empire just capitulated. I think this is the best territory we got. Maybe just from there as well. Sankt Theodore. Right in the Vladivostok. I don't think that they'll be able to resupply them in time, so we should be pretty fine with that. Only thing we need now is, let's see, I think the supply map mode. Just 4 because of the naval base. And increase it, right? Also, better infrastructure on that small island. Yeah. Next thing, Great Purge refugees. Well, what did our agents do? They have done absolutely nothing, right? No, they haven't done anything actually. What? How did Germany just invade Leningrad? Well, alright. Oh, it's time to send our agents. They will stage uprisings of unhappy Soviet citizens. It is time. Let's send the agents. The Second Russian Civil War, will it happen? Let's see. Should get the event technically. In Germany, I think that Germany is going to turn fascist actually. It seems like that. Yeah, they just occupied their former capital. But where is the Second Russian Civil War? God damn it, I can't see it. Can't see it. Really wondering how so many different nations just turned fascists. No clue. There we go. The war has begun. The war has begun. Now it is our mission to sweep away the red scum from our lands for Mother Russia. And alright, a huge lag. I think we get control of lots of. There we go. The Russian Republic declared war on the Soviet Union. Yeah, they're still gonna. Alright, that's. Well. No. Now there we go. The allies against the Soviet Union. They still have their industry. I mean, we got all of this. Oh, we actually got some divisions here. Divizia Dobrozolev, Bielya Gvardia. Oh, look at that. It's pretty amazing. But we have to. Alright, so this is. It requires lots of reorganization there. So. We got like 1 million troops on our side. The Soviet Union fighting war, which they really cannot win if you see it that way. Yeah, it's calling the US, they also joined. We have 616 factories versus the Soviet Union. So, how should we proceed? Right, let's see. We got some divisions here. 14. Going to assign 2 to take care of this remnant division. The rest will, for now, go to this border. I shouldn't push with my lack of infantry equipment. And then, let's see, we got 6 here. This border is, I think, a bit too large, you know, so let's just take cover behind this very nice river. No. Seems to be pretty fine like that. So take cover there. Place 11 divisions. 2 will take care of this 1 division there at once. Oh wait, wrong, like that. It's 2. There we go. Sevastopol and these 9, let's say, well, let's send them up to this front line. The Caucasus. We have 33 divisions there right now. These 4 just help you then push up to your allies. So for now, I just want to guard what we already got. Just get some. Gotta get him. Get him, Pyotr Krasnov. Well, oh, of course I forgot that we got tons of divisions here as well. Let's see, 23 here. They are gonna. It's way too large to garrison it with all of our entire army, right? I think so, yeah. Just maybe heat the pressure up for the Soviets. Well, so many free divisions. That's quite amazing. Quite fun, though. I'll just get 2 more to get rid of this Sacred Division quickly. Alright, now, you attack them. Let's do some management. So, at least these are no divisions. These 6 are there. These 2 already are moving out. At least 7 supposed to do, actually. 7 supposed to. Well, let's actually crush the. Let's see. Quite close. Let's go ahead and get rid of these brigades. Now they have to defend Vladivostok at any costs. They just stay there. We got how many divisions? Actually, I want to assign 2 of them. Let's see, 1 just to cross the straits. Just to guard the straits. Yeah. We got 6. We got 12 divisions. Let's see, where's this Soviet brigade there? They have to. They are still on the way. Right, that's it. So that's about it, I think. No need, just go ahead and see. How can I assign it? Just like this. I should move out already, right? We should. Oh, I like the convoys. Let's see. Weirdly, I have no convoys. Alright, so. Gotta do is get as many convoys as possible. Because I cannot, well, send my units back to Russia. Let me see clearly. Like that, alright. So there we have it. Our navy is where? Our navy is just here. That area. We have a few ships there. We need every ship we can get. And just build more factories wherever we can. There we go. So moving out. See how does it go? Yeah, not so well in this sector. Despite us just okay, we shouldn't attack, we should just defend. It was my mistake, certainly. Just defend the region. Gotta get rid of this division so it doesn't cut into our back. Germany should push nicely. Don't know what they are doing. They have to do everything by myself. We are defending nicely. These divisions, they join their brothers there. They are 12. They will get a commander assigned. With a new goal just to hold the line, basically. Okay, just ensure they are all holding the line for now. Just letting the Soviets drain their manpower. Germany just casually invaded through the Baltic Sea until they are into Leningrad. That's pretty funny, actually. I should just think of it. Germany casually invaded them there. Yep, there it goes. Get rid of them. Italy can get off the claim they want. We'll go ahead. Actually, I've got an idea. Like, well, they can't cross the strait, right? They can't. They're unable to. So expand that line. There we go. You've got 17 there. 17 troops and divisions. Spread out. I mean, they are stuck there. They have no supplies, right? So we should be able just to crush them eventually. Actually works right now. Look at that. Pretty nice. Like, try to escape to Mongolia. We won't let them escape. What, Mongolia isn't even in the Comintern anymore. Well, such a bummer for the Soviets. What are the thing with all these civil wars actually? What in the name? Why are there so many? I don't know. Just rid of this annoying division. Yeah, we aren't holding the line well there, how you see. We lost even some divisions, but I don't care about them actually. I could like order them to fall back. Fall back. No, they encircled us there. No, it's last man standing. Well, I don't care about them. Let's get rid of this annoying division there. And they go ahead, crush them. Gonna focus the offensive later at 1 point. They desperately try to break through Vladivostok. We aren't really allowing that momentum to them. That one line, that one brigade holding the line. Yeah, we lack lots of infantry equipment, that's the problem. The second Mexican Civil War. The second Mexican Revolution. Once again, well, so it's actually the second one. Wouldn't have thought that two civil wars in Mexico within one game would be actually possible. Oh, they are, let's see. But damn it, well, they have some troops there. We can put them out with our standing army here. So, it will be goodbye Mexico fairly quickly. There we go. Alright, yeah, they pushed our units here in that area suddenly, but well, they are just getting crushed actually, getting crushed. So let's use the momentum, let's go ahead and just attack them at once. I don't think we can actually reclaim the territory because the AI won't let us, I suppose. We have to use this momentum, right? So, right. Attack, just charge through the lines. I think the war against the Soviet Union is kind of done already, I'd say, clearly. Trotsky survives as an assassination attempt. Well, look to Trotsky. The Soviets, they are, I mean, 71% towards capitulation. We only lost 115, so let's move to secure sphere. What? Yeah, the Soviets are possibly preparing for war, right? It's not like that they are fighting us already now. Italy, Soviet Union, North Sea Empire, Legionnaires, Bulgaria. Now the war has become way more interesting. Oh, it's the new Roman Empire, Novus Imperium Romanum. The Italians, they should push. I mean, the French, they have no units there, but the Italians don't you want to push. They just moved their entire army away. I don't know, the AI isn't really smart, I will see, right? Not really. You just kill that division. Yeah, we are done with these brigades. We just have to capture Stalingrad, then we win already. Yeah, that was easier than expected, but I think since our war contribution is only 23%, that Germany will probably just, I mean, puppet the Soviet Union most likely, so it will be quite a mess. Or like liberate them in that sense, yeah. Well, we won this war, just to see how we capture Stalingrad, how our units bash through the lines. Yeah. And then they should surrender to us even, I think. Let's integrate the Soviet Union, actually, before they surrender, so we get a crown on all of these states. So, advancement halt, don't capture Stalingrad, halt, because they would surrender if you do so. Yeah. Let our focus progress. So that might increase our chances, actually. No, don't attack, I don't want you to attack. No, don't move in, don't move in, fine, don't move in, go back. It's halfway done. Have they done? Come on, just 15 more days. I think they will surrender earlier though. That's looking pretty good since just calling our units back. Hope they hold off the Germans for 10 more days. Come on. 10, 9, 8. Yeah, the Germans are closing in. I think they're gonna capture Stalingrad. Oh, it's so close. I think let's move into Stalingrad. Let's get it ourselves then. Fine, you know, it's 5 days. I think 4 days. 3 days. 2 days. We got it. Nice. We got it. There we go. We got all of the territories as our core states. Now let's see. We captured Stalingrad. They should surrender. They did surrender. Yeah, they liberate all of these non-Russian republics, unfortunately. Well, let's see. Which territories should we get? They can liberate Ukraine. Let's just get the former. Let's start with the Far East, right? Start with the Far Eastern territories. Let's make our country look as big as possible. We can't take more territories. That's come on. Instead of liberating, you should go ahead and lay satellite the. Oh well, they make the satellite supervised. Well, damn, screw you, Germany. It is my core state, so we'll have to fight the Germans at one point as well. They can take so little. Oh, finally, 49, 107, 109. Here we go. The Germans just being annoying. Can't take. Alright, yeah, just. I'll take Azerbaijan because of the vital oil fields. Right. Let's connect this. Can't even connect it. Now we can. Ah, this thing is pretty annoying. Germany. Through you. Let's go ahead. Get. Okay, we cannot get this to just pass a few times. Oh, it looks so pretty ugly right now. Okay. It cannot take more states. Well. At least take the Caucasus then. The Caucasus region. Crimea. Kherson. This territory. These states. This. Well, let's. We can't get it since we. I don't know why. Okay. There you go. You get Crimea. These territories. The rest I can't really get. Okay. Like this. Just look this. Please look this border gore. Look this border gore. The Russian Republic. It's the Russian Federation versus the Russian Republic, and they are pretty strong to say the least, right? Yep, they are. Well, did they all? I didn't join the Central European Alliance. Well, at least territories did. I can't even get these divisions out of there. Well, that's quite messed up. So just to get rid of this border gore, you know what? I'm just gonna wait. Should I? It's the Russian Federation. I'm gonna grant them these states. Yeah, let's transfer them. And Ukraine shouldn't exist. I think we can all agree on the fact that Ukraine shouldn't exist. So they'll get all of these states. State, state. Like this Russia. Also, Belarus. It's better if they don't exist as well. It just looks too ugly. There we go. Russia gets that. Now we get these territories. It just looks too bloody ugly. Transfer. Also, these states here, at least to make the border gore a little bit to go away. Alright. I'm also going to grant the Russians these two vital states with so many resources in it. And for that, let's get these two states in the Caucasus region. Alright, seems to be alright for me, this borderline. Yeah, did you weak them? Maybe a little bit, but we don't mind all that, right? And yeah, the Russian Federation control this state. I think let's make this go to Uzbekistan. They can keep it. Now let's like state transfer. The Uzbeks get that. Just open up a corridor for us. We can get our troops away. There we go. I think we weakened Russian too much, so I'm just gonna give them this state too. There we go. Let's see. I mean, these states, they all have really little to no factory, so I think that's alright. That's alright. Here we go. Just get our troops out of there. Actually, get this territory to Kazakhstan. Just to make the border go away. Now we can move them out already. There we go, like this. Alright, I think we reorganized the border quite nicely. Kazakhstan, they are democratic. I mean, it's not like that they are strong, but fine. There we go. The Central European Alliance still exists. Now, Poland is going to join the faction, so we'll fight a formidable opponent there. The question is if we can knock the Russians off as quick as possible. I'm sorry, well, I'm gonna take a break, so thank you all for watching, goodbye, and have a nice day.